Alright, so this is all dry. Next thing I'm going to do is start adding my color. First one I'm going to do is I'm going to use this fluid acrylic. This is my most favorite color in the whole wide world. Find yours and use it. And I'm just going to go along the top here. And once I've made the little line across the top, I'm just going to spray it so it goes running down. Probably blot down there because it's going to run again. Okay, and I'm going to dry. My paint is all dry, and by spraying it with the water I can also spread it around. So I have these drips and then I have subtle color. You can still see the book text through it, but it just kind of gives you a hint of what it could be. Now we're just going to take, I'm going to take this background stamp, it's just a check, and I'm going to use some teal blue. And I'm just stamping in spots. So there you go, there's another layer you can see on there. I'm going to take this. This is another paint. This is a glaze, so it's just going to add a bit of sparkle in spots. And I'm actually just going to rub some on with my finger here. And because I stamped with the solvent ink, even though I'm adding another layer over it, it's not smudging. Okay, and so we're going to let that dry for a second. Okay, so my background's dry, and I'm just going to probably add one more layer. And how I'm going to use this script stamp, and I'm going to use some black ink this time. And it's just in a couple spots. You can see, look at all the layers we have there. And I'm just going to go through and I'm going to ink the edges too, just because I know that that's what I'm going to do, and if I do it now. So I decided I wanted to add one more layer, just a little bit of contrast. I'm going to take my bubble wrap, like what we used before, and I'm using the gesso white acrylic, whatever you have on hand, and just kind of there. We'll just do that, and now we'll set that aside to dry and work. So this is all dry now, and I love all the layers on there. Look at that. You could use this for a lot of things, but today is going to be our Valentine card. And I cut the heart out of the corrugated cardboard. Mine actually happens to be white. If you don't have white, you take your brown, get it down to it. You can put some white paint on it. This, I'm actually just going to ink the edges. And then I'm going to take this ribbon here, matches my colors. Put a little piece of tape on the back. And just kind of wrap it around. the back, Scotch tape, nobody can see it. And we're going to put that on in one side. So I have matted my background onto my base, yada yada yada, just like we've done with all the other cards. I adhered my heart, and all I have to do is add my sentiment and maybe do a little more embellishing, but this is the finished product pretty much. I'm really happy with it. I love this background, and I hope that over the last 3 cards I have really inspired you to go out and combine your mixed media with your card making. Alright, and real quick, after looking at it and sitting and thinking about it, I didn't want to add anything else. I just put my little sentiment on here, and that's it. I wanted the background to really shine through on this one. So, simple in terms of what's on it, but a lot of work on the background. And that's the card. Thanks.